Hi, this is a tutorial to help you make a hexagon where both pairs, all pairs of opposite sides, that'd be 3 different pairs of opposite sides, are both congruent and parallel. And this will help us with our tessellation project. So the first thing we're actually going to do is create a 4-sided figure, a quadrilateral. And so I'm going to use the polygon tool. And I'm just going to make a plain old quadrilateral. Nothing special about this. And there we go. Now what we're going to do with this quadrilateral, we're actually going to use it and transform it to make our hexagon. All right, so we need to select one side of our quadrilateral. I'm going to select this side because I have plenty of space over here, and I'm going to reflect this quadrilateral a couple of times. So I'm going to take this entire quadrilateral and reflect it over this side. All right, but before we do that, we're actually going to also create a perpendicular bisector of this side, and that will be used for our second reflection. So I'm going to select that side, construct a midpoint, and then I will also select this side and construct a perpendicular. Alrighty, so now we are ready for our reflections. So I'm going to reflect over this side of the quadrilateral. So I'm going to select the rest of the quadrilateral, the points and the sides, and then I'm going to double click on that side and do my transformation, reflect. All right, and you should see a nice, beautifully symmetrical version of your original quadrilateral. Okay, now what we're going to do is keep that selected, keep that highlighted, and we're going to do a second reflection over the perpendicular bisector. So all I need to do is double click on the perpendicular bisector and do a second reflection. Alrighty. Now I have quite a mess here, so I need to hide a few things. First thing I'm going to hide is my first reflection. So here is my original, right here. And here is my first reflection. All right, that's what I want to hide. I want to hide that first reflection. So kind of keep your eye on that. I'm going to select the points, and the sides of that first reflection. Control H and hide. And then I'm going to select my perpendicular bisector and hide that, and select that side, that original side, and hide that. For some reason my mouse is a little funny here. It thinks it's double clicking when I'm not. Alright, and there we have our hexagon. So this pair of opposite sides is both congruent and parallel. So is this, and so is that. Very cool. So you can actually try to click and move your original figure around until you have a shape that you like. That's kind of cool, a little different. I think I'm liking that. So once you're satisfied with your hexagon, I'd like you to save it and print it, and bring the printed copy on your sheet of paper to class with you next time. You do not need to send this file to me. You don't need to email it to me. Just print it out and bring the print. All right, there you go, and I will see you soon.